So welcome back to the Quinta. Firstly, a bit of apology that we haven't put any content out for a couple of weeks. Quite honestly, we're in the height of summer here now, and the temperatures sort of put pay to any large jobs that you might consider you can get on and do around the farm. We've just done the normal, looking after the fruit and veg, looking after the chickens. So unfortunately not a lot to report on that front, but we've got a few bits and pieces we can show you of some of the things we have been doing.
So we haven't done anything video wise for a couple of weeks. That's due to me having quite a lot of dental reconstruction work done. Just wasn't feeling up to it, couldn't speak really for the first week, and just felt pretty lousy. So
Lots of stitches.
Yeah, lots of stitches. So do still have a few more appointments, so but yeah, feeling a lot better, and can start doing a few bits now. So well, when we can in the mornings, isn't it?
Yeah, we have been making a lot of use of the swimming pool, that's for sure. So probably sometimes 3 or 4, 5 times a day we'll get in. At the moment, to give you an example, it's just after 11:30 in the morning and it's 34 degrees according to the app. We know we're normally about 3 or 4 degrees higher than that here. So yeah, and we're expected to reach certainly 40, 42 on the app in a couple of weeks time.
We're gonna hit over 40 today.
Yeah, over 40 today. So as you can imagine, it is very, very difficult to work in that sort of temperature, so we don't. We just really maintain the status quo a little bit. I think that's the best description.
But the pool is definitely in our top 5 purchases that we've done since been here. So
yeah, definitely. It's on those hot days you just want to sort of strip off and get it strip off. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, you just want to get in, which is what we're going to do in a minute, funny enough. But yeah, so that's the reason really. We only really want to report stuff which is worth reporting, I guess. And it is very difficult. The other problem is as well, when you're filming, the cameras overheat really quickly. So you'll be doing a piece to camera like now, or you set it up and you start doing something, you finish it, you go back, you check the camera's gone, it's too hot.
And switched off.
So, but anyway, we have got some stuff to show you, which we'll show you now. And yeah, we'll keep you posted with everything else.
You trying to have your breakfast, Jess?
Yeah. That's my Weetabix. Fuck off. It's my Weetabix. Right, there you go. Look.
I suggest you eat it quickly.
I'm gonna.
Count yourself lucky Riley's not here. Good morning. Very overcast today. We've bought some plug plants yesterday we need to get in. We have some beetroot, onions, some more lettuce. The reason for the lettuce is the chooks have been devouring the green lettuce, so we've found that they don't like the lettuce that's red and green, so we've got some more of that. But we also found that when we plant the red variety of lettuce, it goes to seed really, really quickly, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to replace those. Just, can you take this? As you can see, the red lettuce goes to seed really quickly, and also we need to do some weeding. So we're going to pull all that out, replace it with the other lettuce we got, and we've got a few other bits and pieces we need to plant as well. So we have more lettuce, some more onions, we have some more broccoli, And we've also bought some plug plants of the basil, because I found I haven't been very successful with basil, even with the shop bought ones and growing it from seed. So the next option is try the plug plants, and we'll see how we go with that. But I will have to cover it because the sun will just dry it and bake it and kill it. So I'll have to get a bit of shade cloth over it, and hopefully that'll help. And we also got some beetroot, so better get those in. Yesterday I made some Rocky Road fudge, so a couple of bits missing because I made it yesterday and we tried it. We decided to leave it in the fridge overnight to make sure it's nice and firm, because it's really hot and it's going to melt otherwise, because fudge is something we haven't really seen a lot of and we were having a little bit of a craving. So I'm going to chop it all up today and put it in a tub, and then we can have a little treat every day. One nice full tub of Rocky Road fudge to keep us going for a little while. What have I just made you?
Rocky Road fudge with marshmallows in it.
And biscuits and nuts.
And nuts. It's delicious.
Are you pleased with it?
Very much so. That will give... Is it Starbucks who did it, or Costa back in the UK?
Oh, I don't know.
Starbucks did something like this in the UK and they stopped doing it, and I missed it terribly, but this is very good.
So you're impressed?
Very impressed.
Will I have to make it again?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. Nom 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 nom.
So it seems Riley and Fluffy, our cockerels, are sharing the love. Riley has two ladies that are following him around, and he's keeping in check. Oh, Riley, did you have to do that? And these two ladies are Fluffy's two ladies. Aren't they, Fluffy? It's alright, I'm not going to hurt them. Are you looking after them? You're such a good boy. Oh, and that's Riley still trying to learn how to crow in the background. Justin, I think you're Mr. Popular today with the chickens.
Yeah.
That means now you can't move anywhere.
No.
You have to stay there.
All having a good preen.
Fluffy, you shouldn't be on the table. He really doesn't care, does he?
No.
Good morning. Today we are going to fill the gaps in my little flower bed down by the house. Went to the garden centre yesterday, picked up a few plants because I pulled a couple of things out that weren't doing very well, so we're going to fill those gaps. And also the chooks have been in there. They do like to scratch in the bark, so put the plants down a sec. So this is what we've got to fill. A couple of geraniums, a couple of hebes, a couple of grasses, a couple of peonies, I think that's how you say it. Can never say it, because yeah, this needs, oh Fluffy, they really do like to scratch down here. So yeah, so today this is my job before the heat starts ramping up. Get these in, get them watered, and just give it a bit of a tidy up and put some more bark down. Fluffy, you little monkey. Wait, come on. You're just encouraging them all to do it. It's like, this is like your playground. Straight away, back in. My little helpers have come to check my bark chippings are nice and deep enough for them to scratch everything out. I had just come to check there was enough bedding, and I've just found an egg. And it's Maya that's laid this egg. And it's tiny. Look. Oh, bless her. Well done, Maya. You've laid your first egg. She's a clever girl. Now we just need you lot to start laying. Don't we, girls?
Morning. What we have decided to do with the somewhat intense heat of what we had the other day, 43.9 degrees, we're going to redo the shade covering over the caravan to include a bit of an air gap, which was something which was suggested to us. I was kind of hoping that the camo netting would allow for the airflow. It's still pretty hot in there, and obviously with the dog, etc., although we do have air conditioning inside the caravan. So what we're going to do is build a metal frame, leave about a ½ metre air gap above over the top of the caravan, and that will be covered with shade cloth. We've got 50 odd metres of shade cloth, so we can double it all up. So the first thing we've got to do is drill some holes with the auger. So we've got an earth auger here, petrol driven, runs on 2-stroke, and I'm going to put a first hole in with a small drill bit, and then a second hole in with the larger drill bit, and we'll sink the posts in, cement them down, and hopefully job's a good one. So the reason we are changing this was the old way of doing it with the cement in a bucket with the posts. They're okay because it gives you the chance to move stuff around if you want to move the shade cloth around. However, excuse me. However, we feel they're just not quite heavy enough, so we do get pulled around a little bit in the wind. So with the post actually sunk into the ground, that should solve that problem.
And then this will be our carport, won't it?
Yeah, eventually, yeah, we'll put a proper metal structure over it once we've all done it, but we don't want it too metally at the moment, because the problem with the metal roofs is they're very noisy when it rains, and we do get quite a lot of rain here in the winter. So we're just going to stick with shade cloth for now, just to get us through the summer, and then revisit this at a later date. Right, let's measure out 3 meters. I've had a bit of an idiot moment. We're putting these bars around our 4 posts, and we've done one at that height, which is the height we wanted. The trouble is, around the front of the caravan, if you come and look, we can't continue that height, because if the bar goes there, it's going to hit that.
You're a bit of a numpty.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to put a hole through the caravan.
No. So, and we didn't want to bring this any further here. So, do we skip it and just do one up here? And just leave this one here?
I think we'll have to.
I think we're going to have to, aren't we? The trouble is, if this post was here, we'd probably get away with it, but...
I blame the post hole digger personally, but...
Yeah, well... I blame the chickens. Come here, chicken.
Guys, we do not need your help. Come on, move. Come on, peoples. Come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Go under the caravan anywhere, but not here. So I thought I'd lost a chicken. So I've been all around the farm having a look, because I've just given them some treats and one of them wasn't with the group. So the day before yesterday, our cockerel was up where these grapevines are, and he was kicking off and there was a hen in there. Now I know why she's been going in there, so I'll just show you. So here's my hen, and she sat on eggs. Come on, baby. You've got to come out. I know. And you can't be broody, because we're not going to have any babies. We don't want any more. I know. No. So, I'm going to leave her for a few more minutes, because I know there's 4 eggs there and I don't know if she's going to lay another one. So, I'll just leave her and I'll come back up in half an hour. But you're meant to lay them in the coop, not here. I'll come back in a minute. The Weetabix saga.
Get off! Oh God! Can a man not eat his Weetabix without chicken trouble? Yes, I know, darling. I love you too. Oh, you. Right. So my solution is another bowl. Ow, 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 ow. There you go.
What, now you can eat your
Now I
Weetabix?
can eat my Weetabix in peace.
Well, you better eat yours before they eat theirs. Just why are you hiding behind?
I haven't finished my Weetabix, and they finished their one, and now they're stalking me. Look!
You're such a Oh.
Mm?
Hiding behind there isn't going to help, is it?
Mm. Good at my coffee.
Oh. They can hear you scraping the bowl.
So today is part 2 of our improved sunshade over the caravan and the awning. What we did yesterday is we built this metal frame. It's cemented into the ground a little bit and made from aluminium tube steel, and this is going to support 50 meters or 48.7 meters or whatever we ended up with of shade cloth. So that's going to go from the ground at the back behind the caravan up over the top. At the moment it's going to finish it here, but we will eventually extend it out over to this area as well. And the idea will be so that will hopefully reduce the temperature inside the caravan and the awning. And we took people's advice, so thank you for who did that. We've now included an air gap over the top, which will allow the hot air to just basically blow through. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a fair amount of work to do.
And we were very lucky that it was an overcast day yesterday.
Yes. And we had a terrific storm last night. Electrical storm all around us. We put a little clip up on the screen of the lightning and everything.
Luckily it didn't hit us with this metal frame.
No, this is the slight issue with this. It is a bit like a giant lightning conductor or Faraday cage, I guess, whichever way you want to look at it. So, but we should be okay. There's other stuff taller than us around here which would conduct it if it did get hit. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So behind me is the finished article. As you can see, we've put the shade cloth all over the top of it. It also drapes down the front of the caravan, or the side-on caravan that faces the sun most of the day. We put a little bit on either end as well, and you know what, it has made an absolute monumental difference to the temperature. It still gets hot in the awning, to be fair, but I think that is just because the air temperature is quite hot. But in the caravan itself, where it is insulated, we can put the air conditioning on. The dog's really comfortable in there, and it's made a huge difference. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So lesson learned. Don't assume that camouflage netting's going to do it. We should have had an air gap. We've got it now, and job's a good one. So you join us on a beautiful Thursday morning here in Portugal, and we've been a little bit busy this morning getting in a fair amount of our tomatoes, and I would say this isn't all of them. So we have been eating the tomatoes every day. Hang on, we've got a chicken fight going on.
No, it's Riley who
Is it Riley? Wants a bit. So we have been eating tomatoes every day, as you can imagine. We're a little bit tomatoed out now, to be frank with you. So with this haul we've got here, we are going to freeze the little cherry tomatoes. We are going to also make some sun-dried tomatoes, as we have a sun-drying thing, whatever you want to call it, sun-drying net. And we're also going to probably process a few others to give us a tomato sauce. We've got 7 different varieties here, from 2 local varieties, which are these thin ones.
They're lovely.
They're lovely, they're very sweet. We've got a cherry tomatoes, beefcake, and 2 types of plum. And the locals are very smitten with our black and red style cherry tomatoes that we bought from England. And Hannah is a particular favourite.
Yeah,
she really likes these. I don't think they can get them here, or they're just pretty unusual for here. So we are really pleased with that amount. So yeah, we've done pretty well, I think. On hindsight, maybe we put in too many plants. I don't know. It's very difficult to tell if you put in enough or if you put in too few. So we've got something like 15 tomato plants up there, and maybe we could have got away with 10 or something like that. But speaking to the locals, they say, look, better to put in too many than have a bit of a failed crop if you put in too few. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do with the tomatoes.
And considering I grew all these plants from seed.
Yes, none of these were from
they were all what I grew from seed.
Yeah, none of these were from you know, little plug plants or anything. So we're very pleased with that. One other thing which we did do today is we have got maybe six peppers.
6 of one sort, and then we've got another sort. Yeah. So
we've got six or seven of jalapeno pepper plants up the top there, and Barbara picked one this morning to see how much what it was like. She took a bite out of it and pretty much instantly regretted it. These are super hot. If you think the ones you buy in the supermarket are hot, or the ones that you buy sliced in the vinegar that you put on your Mexican food are hot, believe you me, grow your own and then find out how really hot these things are, because by golly,
that I like hot, and that is damn hot.
Yeah. So we're not entirely sure what the future is going to hold with these. You probably would only need one over a whole.
We've got the plants are absolutely loaded with them, and now I don't know what we're going to do with them.
So yeah, so we know now what again, it's another thing which we know grows really well here.
And grow one plant.
And just grow 1 or 2 plants of it, yeah, not 5 or 6. So so there we go. So following on what we said at the start of the video, we are actually going to have August off, so we're not intending to put out any content in August, because as I say, it's just too damn hot, isn't it?
Yeah, and we won't be doing a great deal. We will be back in September, and in September we start the house.
Honestly, we do. We do. We've also got a builder lined up now as well to give us a local builder to give us some help
with the block work.
with the block work and things like that.
And the ring beam.
So really September will be prepping everything, taking stuff down.
Knocking the walls down,
Yeah.
taking the roof off.
Yeah.
So you get a rest for a month.
Yeah. Temperature dependent in September.
Oh, no. September we start.
Yeah, okay. But
So, and we will see you in September. So we hope you have a really good summer holiday break, August.
enjoy looking after the kids.
Yeah.
So, all right, see you later. Bye bye.
Bye.